What's poppin', y'all? Welcome back to another YouTube video. And today my bricks and pieces order arrived, and the parts I ordered were Akina's hair, torso, and that was it from this figure. I borrowed this head from, the only reason I bought the parts for Akina is because I wanted a Lego Akina, but on the bricks and pieces website, they didn't have plain black legs, very surprising. They didn't have his head, but I worked out that I had his head, with one of the Sons of Garmadon, like, warriors, and they had plain black legs, so I just bought Curl's legs, which you'll see in a minute, and Curl's head, so I could swap it with them and get an actual, whoops, just knocked him over, an actual Akina, because I looked at Keen's Gamer Market set and I liked him, and this hairpiece, very nice, still moulded, and the printing on him is very epic as well. I know in the set he came with a satchel, but I don't really mind, I just wanted the figure. And that's it for Akina. Moving on to a Gekko. I bought the Skull Sorcerer's skull as well, which is one of the legacy skulls in black with some green eyes, nose and mouth. But here's a Gekko. I did not buy the hood with ears because that's not on there. So I bought a Jawa hood because it looks like the one that has Curl's mum's necklace. And that's the Gekko I prefer anyway. Yeah. Got slingshot on the back, some rope to hold up his cloth top, a little satchel, an angry face, a scared looking face, and I have some customs I want to do with this head, so I have bought another one because I would like to keep the custom. I'm using that head to make a custom AXL from Fortnite. I know some of you don't care about Fortnite, but you know. So I want that head because it is very useful. Same with the arms and hands, but I haven't bought another torso because I already have them coloured hands. Next, I bought the Legacy Pythor. I haven't had a Pythor figure before, so this is new with the extra long tail. As you can see there, it is supposed to float, which is strange because I thought it like wrapped around the studs, but they must have changed it in the new Legacy one. And he sort of stands up there with like some stud connections, nice printing on the front, and if I take his head off, it like follows on. You can't put his hands fully down to his side because his waist sort of lumps outwards, so it will pop his hands off and like weaken them over time. But cool necklace. Necklace continues to the back, and I wish we had back tail printing, at least to a down here, because it does look kind of awkward and jarring that it doesn't connect. But it does connect at the top there with a crystal, his eyes, his teeth. Oh, is that my finger? It's gone. Don't worry. Red eyes. What I don't like about is, like, it continues, like, perfectly. It's all very symmetrical. And, like, all follows on very nicely. And, ew. There was a sweet wrapper on the floor left by Keen, and that is gross, because I touched it. But yeah. Very nice black arms, all follows very well. What I don't like is that his head is very close to his torso, so I'd really like it to stretch out just a little bit, and maybe lifted it up a bit so he wasn't looking straight down. It would have made the figure a lot better, but I don't have a Pythor, so it's very nice to get. And another one that I got that I wanted to get after I saw Keen's, made the Keen review with Keen, the Ninjago Burst Kai. I did not want to spend £9 on the set, so I decided that I would spend £3 to get the figure. The figure is very cheap off Lego Shop at Home, and you can get the legs from like a Legacy set or a different Ninjago, like, you know, King of the Mountain set. Head epic, torso epic, he's sort of burning up, and back with a little dragon dog thing, and the sombrero, like I said, I preferred. Also, with this figure, it's not accurate to the show. Spoiler alert, the only person that actually bursts, or Spinjitzu burst in the show, is Curl. Kai should have been able to do it because to Spinjitzu burst, you had to be surrounded by Earth, or your, well, no. You had to be surrounded by your, in particular, element, and when they're underground, there's a lot of fire and magma and rock. So these two should have been the only ones able to burst. And it would have been very hard for Jay to actually burst because you need a lot of lightning around you. So you'd have to be going through a storm for Jay to be able to do it. But speaking of Spinjitzu Curl, I also got him because I liked his torso, liked his face print. Very cool. Nice back torso print. I bought 2 of these legs, you know, just in case, you know, because Akina's legs wasn't on there. So I bought 2 of these, just so I had enough parts to make, like, some figures. But yeah, I had these plain black ones from a custom that I thought these legs would go better with. So, easily swap. Very nice. This is my Bricks and Pieces order number 1. I am getting another one soon with some, like, parts for customs. And, yeah, with this head, you can attach it onto a regular minifigure body. I'm just going to do it with Pythor because it's easier. That looks weird. But yeah, just attaches onto a regular minifigure thing. And you can have him wearing a sombrero. Keen also bought parts in this one. He didn't buy parts in the other one, in the newest one we bought. So there will be a Keen review on Keen's side of the Bricklink order. And yeah. Other than that, I hope you enjoyed this YouTube video. I'll see you all in the next one. Have a nice day and goodbye. Stay home and stay safe.